Nilla. Got the doggies in here with us, guys. All right, YouTube, we're going to use this piece of wood right here to point out objects throughout the rooms. It is no way, shape, or form used for firearms. It is used for constructions to install windows and doors. It is a piece of wood we will use to point out objects throughout the room. It is in no way, shape, or form used for firearms. It is a piece of wood. And everything is for educational purposes only. Nothing is for sale. And every once in a while, I'll have to go and touch that screen. What's up, Boom Boom? How's it going, buddy? Hey, what's up, Potato? Yo, Vontae, how's it going, buddy? Matthias, welcome. Yep, they're both in here. I have the donkeys out running around the main yard, so I don't want the dogs terrorizing them. So they're both in here. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Hope you have a really good stream. I hope so. We'll see how well it goes. It seems like last time, the second one I did was the best, which was about, 7 to 8 my time, roughly. So I'm not sure. I know the arms room was live. I'm not sure if he still's live. I don't think so. And it looks like the Jimmy Show's live. Of course, he gets live at the same time as me now because of daylight saving. Oops, sorry about that. Actually signed you out. Sorry, that was my fault. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, Winks? How's it going, buddy? I don't know. We're just, plugging away one day at a time, brother. Trying to get to 8K now. Win a few, lose a few. Let's go. He's still live? Okay. I know, what's his name's just went live too. I think so. The Jimmy Show. Let's see. He's been live for about an hour now, the arms room, I think. I guess he got another warning from YouTube again because they said he touched something. I hate that because we know he didn't because we're not allowed to. We know that. It's just disgusting. 8 turns into 10. And right now it's 12. Yes, sir. Right now it's 12. Thank you for those stickers, buddy. Appreciate your pumpkin cheesecake. We got the doggies here too, guys. There be the doggies. Let's get you off the stand. There we go. Yes, sir. We got Skittles right there. The little Skittles. Yes, sir. On Skittles. We got Canella right there. We put a blanket out for her so it's not so hard on her little body. She's so old. Huh, Canella? Yeah. I let him out a little bit. Let him run in the donkeys' yards while the donkeys were running around the main yard. Now brought the dogs in so that the donkeys can still run around the main yard. Yes, sir. Hey, guys. They say hi, Skittles. They say hi, Skittles. Yep, they say hi. Love pumpkin cheesecake, and I don't like pumpkin pie. I'm trying to think if I've ever had pumpkin cheesecake. Pumpkin pie, yeah, but pumpkin cheesecake, I'm not sure. Skittles, yes, sir. Skittles is here. I don't know. Did you guys see my short? The short that I did a little teaser of. Opened it up real quick, slammed the lid shut. Yes, sir. Hey, that one's a super sticker. We do stuff for super stickers. Shout out to that person. W's in the chat for that. Hopefully doggies don't mind that too much. Skittles is like, what the world? All right, that was a super sticker. Super gift, sorry. Super gift. Hey, Skittles. What's up, Comden? How you doing? Yeah, I have a short of a teaser doing something. Of something I bought and then slammed the lid closed real quick. Do I remember you, Camden? I'm not sure. Possibly. Camden blocks. Maybe. Thanks, Pumpkin. Appreciate those, buddy. No, we got something for the channel, guys. Nicely done, Pumpkin. There you go. I don't think we need any random math figures, Boom Boom, if you don't mind. Yes, sir. I've done it many times, and so does the arms room. We'll just say that. Ruger Super Black Hawk 44 mag, 4.60 barrel. Nice. I don't have a 44 mag revolver. That's a Ruger Black Hawk new model, but it's a 357 mag. The 1911 You showed me that. Okay, I don't have it out today. I do have something new though. Want a quick look again? Oh no, don't look at that one. Nope. Lovely Toys, greetings from Buenos Aires, Argentina. What's going on, buddy? Welcome, guys. Appreciate y'all showing up. Double tap the screen if you could. What's the big one on the right? That one is a 460 XVR 460 Magnum. I think I might remember your name, Camden. I'm not 100% sure, but it probably was when I had like 200-300 people in here at a time, and it's really hard to keep track then. Unfortunately, right now, YouTube's got me in a shadow ban, so I don't have that many anymore. But keep donating, keep give your dogs a treat. Not while I'm doing a live, but eventually I could. Do I hunt? Yes, I do. We did not get a deer this year because we couldn't find any buck. Unfortunately, after about 4 days of hunting and 38 miles roughly. But we do have, we can do dove still, is currently started again, a second. And then we've got a bear tag in the spring, and same with javelina. Anyways. Glock 20 Gen 5, 10 mil or SIG MX. I'm not sure. Top Assassin, I have a Glock 20 Gen 3. I don't have an MCX Spear. I'm not sure what that one is. Let's see here. You and your husband have great... You are hilarious, Snow Salt. You are interesting there. Yeah, guys, we got a new addition to the channel here. So when people say, do I have a Desert Eagle? I'll be like, yeah, I do. I do have a Desert Eagle. Yes, sir. Says it right there, Desert Eagle pistol. Yes, America, land of the revolvers. Yeah, today's Wheel Gun Thursday, so we got all our wheel guns out, all 16 of them. Yes, sir. Let's see, on Saturday I plan to go deer hunting because youth season in Ohio. So wish me luck. There you go. What you hunting for, mule or white? Mule deer or whitetail? Mine was whitetail. My buddy's was mule. His is, I think his ends today actually, so I hope he got something. Hope he got something. Whitetail, yeah. Love revolvers. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, we have, here, I'll go over them for you. Subscribe if you're new, guys. I'd really appreciate it. Double tap that screen. You say you like this type of stuff. Could you double tap? So that's a 500 Magnum Research. That's a 357 Magnum Ruger. That is a Heritage Rough Rider 22 mag or 22 LR if I change them. That's a Ivor Johnson top break. That's a 38 Smith & Wesson short. That's a 32 Smith & Wesson short Ivor Johnson top break. That's a 32 rimfire Norwich Arms. That's a little 22 rimfire. That one currently is non-functional. It's just a wall hanger. No, that one's a 500 arms chair. It's a 500 BFR. Good eye, though, about the BFR, yeah. That's a Black Widow 22 mag. This is a Colt Police Positive, early 1900s, 32 Smith & Wesson long. This is another early 1900s Colt from, it's a Police Positive Special, 3220. Then we have a little, this one's pretty much a wall hanger, too. This one is a H&R, little 32 Smith & Wesson short. That's a Victor 32 Wesson short, totally functional. This is an H&R, 32 Smith & Wesson short. Thanks for that subscription, guys. Whoever just gave that, shout out to them. That one is a 38 Smith & Wesson short, Hopkins & Allen top break. That's a 32 Colt, 45 Colt, case hardened Cimarron. And then that's a 460 Magnum Smith & Wesson XVR. I do have, let's see, of all those, I do not have a Model 29. No, that would be nice, though. SIG MCX Spirit is a 7.62 semi-auto rifle, better than the HK. It's smaller, less weight, perfect balance. Perfectly balanced snow and go through cars like better. There you go. Let's see here. Keep it up, bro. They got me shadow banned now, too. Oh, my. Yeah, you were doing pretty good for a little while there. It's usually my second live that does the best when I get, like, second live I did in the evening, not counting last night. I think I got up to 110 people, and I had not seen over 40 or 50 in 3 weeks. Thanks for that other subscription, guys. Appreciate you. So, yeah, it's kind of a bum deal. What's up, Alex? Just subscribe. Thank you, Murray. Look, guys, look what we just added to the repertoire of guns today. A Desert Eagle 9mm. Yes, sir. It says right on it. Desert Eagle. I'm going to sub. Thank you, Top Assassin. Appreciate you, man. Just added that to the subscription, to the repertoire of firearms today, guys. It's in pristine condition. I think there's only one little brush mark on the other side that's very, very small. And those go for $650 to $800 something cheeseburgers. I got it for less than 5 cheeseburgers. Yes, sir, 500 cheeseburgers. You know what handgun round would reliably punch through level 4, or is it that impossible? Reliably? Number 4, well, armor piercing 50K, 50 cal, definitely would. BMG. Thank you for that subscription. Of course, all of these are for educational purpose only. Nothing is for sale. What's up, Apex? Those are nice looking guns for what it's worth. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. I believe you're new as well. Could you consider double tapping that screen and subscribe if you could? We do more than gun content, by the way, guys. We do mine exploring, cave exploring, hikes. I post some stuff with my dog along with me, Skittles. He goes with me on hikes and mine exploring. Canella doesn't. She's just too old. Yep, it's an IWI. Yes, sir. Dari, unfortunately, I can't read that language. I got all sorts of rifles, buddy. Do I have AK-47? I sure do, right there. A Kalashnikov. And then an AR-15. I got lots of rifles. These are all lever actions here. They range from 41. This is made in 71, roughly. That's made in 1895. That one's 1912 or 1905, something like that. That one's 1904. And this one's about, 3 years old, maybe. And we got a lot of double barrels. Having a Burgundy number 3 would be nice. Not going to lie. I'm not sure what that is. Matthias Aaron, how's it going, brother? Hey, Mr. ZYC, do you mind expounding on that? Excuse me. I would love to learn what that is. I'm not sure if I've heard of a Bergman number 3. Love to hear about it. That is an MP5 with HK parts internals. Why do you have so many firearms? I collect, I shoot, I hunt, and why not? It's America, Malio. Malio the Master. Do you happen to have any? The double barrel on the top. So these are all 12s. That's a 12, 12 gauge, 12 gauge, 12. That's a 10. This one is, if I recall, made in 1898. It's a North American Arms, I think, if I recall. Sits on the back end with the eagle there. Most of my double barrels are antiques, except that one is from 1960. That's a 10 gauge bred of Silverhawk. And then this one is a 1901 lever action 10 gauge, made in 1901. And then this double barrel is like made in the 70s or 60s. It's a Zastava 16 gauge. And then these two are not antiques. That's a modern shooting 10 gauge single shot. And that's like a 1912 single shot 410. Anyways, Lot 20 Gen 5s meant for defending you against grizzlies. Yes, I have the Gen 3 and I hike that thing all the time. Because, you know, you don't want to be out and about. Hey, what's up, Jason? Appreciate you coming up again. Thank you. No, Milo, it's semi. Yeah, shotguns are semi, right? No. Yes, we did, buddy. No, Malio, it's semi, yeah. Let's see here. What is the biggest tree ever saw it? What you mean, Murray? The biggest tree I've ever seen would have been where I lived in California. I used to live real close to the big sequoias. That's some crazy socks. Thank you. I'm almost out of YouTube time, so I got to go, unfortunately. All right, Elijah, appreciate you showing up. Nice figures on the wood. Yeah, that one does. It has the tiger stripes. That one is pretty neat. It's got tiger stripes on it. Pretty cool. Or zebra stripes, whatever you want to call them. You might that because the gauges go down, the size of the gun gets smaller, but it's not. Yeah, correct. What's the dog's name? Microwave. This one is Canela, which is cinnamon for Spanish. And that one's Skittles. You know, like the candy. Right, Skittles? Yeah, he's like, no, I was just sweeping. Skittles. He's a good little boy. Hey, what's up, James? Appreciate you showing up. Double tap the screen and subscribe if you could. We do mine exploring, hikes. We do a cave exploring. We do gun content. Check us out, guys. Really appreciate you. Thank you for that subscription. Whoever just gave us that, shout out to you. It's the opposite of ear gauge. It's the same as like wires the same way. The higher the gauge, the bigger the wire, or the smaller the gauge, the lower the number too. Some beginners don't know that. Yeah, that's true. Murray says, sorry, I accidentally meant what was the biggest deer you ever saw? Biggest deer I ever saw? I'm not sure. Biggest one I ever saw. Because I see some deer here and there, but most around me where I'm at are whitetail, where I hunt around and walk around. Red Hawk 44 mag price, 6.5. Nothing's for sale here, Bobby. It's all educational purposes only. Plus, I don't even have a Red Hawk. It's weird. Stretched ears go from gauge to after a certain point. They do, yeah. Yep. Healers, awesome dogs have blue hero. Yeah, he's a red healer. Mosquitoes. Huh. He's a good boy. Yeah. Well, there we go. The Bergman number 3 was developed in 1896, so it'd be considered an antique at that point. Produced number was only 4,400. Is single action blowback pistol. That's cool. Hey, Steven, what's up? Shout out, buddy. Yo, I'm about to get a 3-inch GP100. Seems like you'd have more experience. It's my first wheel gun through 7.7 shot. Any pin shot. Awesome gun, dude. My dad either had the GP100 or the 101, I think it's called, the Ruger. Can't remember which one. And I grew up using that. It was a 6-shot. Awesome guns, guys. Ruger and Smith & Wesson have their revolvers together. Colt, which I have 2 of these, they're older ones. Those are both early 1900s. They have some timing issues, the new ones. No, I need estimate and looking to buy one. I have no idea what they go for, buddy. A 44 Magnum Black, Super Black, Red Hawk or whatever. I have no idea. They're probably like 1K or something. I don't know. But like I said, these are all my own personal collection. Nothing's for sale. Educational purposes only. Where's the new toy you bought earlier? Right there, Moist Beans. It's a Desert Eagle. Yes, sir. Because I was just curious, why do you sometimes go out and do you say like you're at you don't suit, it'd be good deer, you just don't know, see them any reason? Whoa, Murray, I have no idea what language that is back and forth. Yeah, GPs are solid guns. A dog that looks like yours, he's 6 or 7 years old, his name is Diddy. Gooners, my dog, he's probably about 5. I don't know, he's a rescue. I found him out on the road. He just showed up in the neighborhood. Let's see, Canella, the female, I saw her on the road. Found her, rescued her. You're welcome, Bobby. I can see in his eyes I am a dog whisperer. Nice collection. Thank you. Hey, what's the fastest shooting revolver you have? Hey, what's up, Z-Draw? I think you were here a long time ago. Fastest shooting? I'm not really sure. I've never tried that yet. Maybe I should. I did a vote the other day which guns I should do content on next for ballistics. And I did revolvers / levers, and everybody voted lever. Next will probably be revolvers. But I would say this one's probably pretty fast, even though it's single action, because the trigger on it is very good. It's probably a 3-pound, maybe 3.5. It came with it. Thanks for that subscription. Appreciate you. What type of Desert Eagle is it? It's an IWA 9mm. Oh yeah, I enjoy watching your hiking videos and your camping videos, but my most favorite is when you talk about guns for some reason. Oh, that's fine. Bergman was sick, but extremely weak for its era. Well, yeah, it was probably black powder too, because being that old. Opinion on Ruger number 1s. I don't have a number 1. I forget what they look like, honestly. Is that a 38 special in there? So this one right here shoots 38 specials and 357 Magnum. This one right here and that one right there shoots Smith & Wesson 38 short. Little less power than 38 special. Do you have a 19-year-old revolver? Oh, that one's probably about 19-year-old, that one. It's a Black Widow. NAA, 22 mag. That one's probably about 19. The rest are way older than that. Let's see, fires 5mm. That's an oddball round. That would be made in like UK and stuff like that, used the 5mm. Just looking at gun raises your testosterone. There you go. Thank you. I appreciate it, Nicholas. So these are all my revolvers. I got 16 of them. We had 20 semi-automatic pistols. We just added one more today. It's a Desert Eagle. Can tell that the dog is hungry. Can you have any type of body armor? Not yet. One of these days. There's 50 people, but only 20 likes. Yeah, guys, could you please double tap the screen if you could? Helps you out. It helps me out, I should say. Do you have a Navy action or an old double action? So these are both double actions from early 1900s, like 1910, 1905, somewhere around there. Those are both double actions. That's a single. That's a single. These 3 in front are double. That's a single. That's single. These 2 are double. That one's single, that one's single, that one's single, and this big boy in the back's a double. Yeah, I was thinking it was a falling block. I think they make that in the 416 lot, is it? Or is it the 375 H&R? I think it's called. Somewhere per 38 special shot over 307. Yes. Yep. Do you have any pet stores from Vietnam? Not that I know of. That's your nice collection. I only have a detective special and love it. Those are police positives where I have the Colt. Like and light makes you... Yeah. Do you shoot the old ones? RJ, so I have not shot this one because it's pretty much a parts gun. Same with that one. I have shot this one. Not that one yet. This one I have. That one I haven't because I don't have the ammo for it. It's a 32 rimfire. I haven't shot that one yet. I do have an ammo for it. I have shot that one. And then yeah, I've shot these two. Haven't shot that yet because we just got that this morning. Shout out to whoever just subscribed. Thank you guys. We were trying to get to 10K before the end of the year. I kind of doubt it because moving so slow. Because we have a giveaway at 10K and you got to be subscribed for that. Hey, thanks for that subscription. One on the top left, is that a Colt SA Peacemaker? Top left, that one right there is a Ruger. If you're talking about that, that's a Ruger 357 Magnum. This is the top right. That one is a 45 Colt Cimarron. How much is all the collection worth? Not really sure, unknown. If you had or have double action revolvers from 1890s and older. Yes. Yeah, that one, let's see, this one, that one, and this one are older than 1890. Well, 1898 and older because that's when they're considered antique. And so is this one, that one, and this one. That one possibly is borderline. And then this one is. Let's see. It's worth money's unknown. What's up, Moist Beans? Scott, that's what I meant to say. Seen the like button go to 30 to 37. Nice work. Yeah, it's 40 now. Thank you, guys. They make them in small numbers, and the barrel length and the caliber are different from year. Mine's 270. And that's the one I was thinking of, a 375 H&H. I was thinking H&R for some reason, as well as a bunch of other things, like 220 Swift. There you go. So at the gun show today, gun store, shout out to whoever subscribed. They had a 22 Zip. I think it was called a Zip, or not a 22 Zip, a 22 Jet. That was in a revolver, Smith & Wesson revolver. Looked cool. Thank you, sir, for answering questions. I try my best, buddy. Rugers are good. Oh, yeah, they are. The smallest one I have for revolvers would be this one. It's a 22 Magnum. It's the Black Widow edition by, this is by North American Arms, I think they call it, NAA. Hey, if you had a pick, who is your most favorite person watching right now? Don't know, actually. Sometimes I use the word, I would use the word saw. I do that and when I want to appear too smart. Interesting. Deem, what am I talking about? Man, I love some guns. Thank you, Kyle. Like and subscribe if you could, because someone just unsubscribed for some reason. I don't know why they did that. That's sad. I don't know why they do that. Rugerbout unbeatable, over-engineered with excellent accuracy. Yes, sir, Angelano. Thank you for showing up. Hey, we got the sub back. Mossberg 500 are smooth when they rack and they're loud. Yes, sir. Once you heard that noise, everybody, they're fleeing. Do you have the Rex? Like the 577 Rex, the T-Rex? No, I don't. I have a 577, but it's the Schneider, 577 Schneider. Hey, thanks for that subscription. Remington Model 8, ever shot one? I haven't. That's fake. Why, the Desert Eagle right there's a fake? No, it's real as can be, buddy. Let's see here. That's probably a $500,000 collection, maybe. No, it's not. It depends where you buy them, but yeah. Everyone missed Jerome's concert hall earlier playing opera on live. Oh, yeah, kind of. Hey, before you in the store, well, I call him sure, but I'm not sure that. I think you must be translating something, Murray, because unfortunately I have no idea how your sentence structure is. I'm not sure. It's a little hard to see what you're trying to say, brother. It wasn't me who unsubscribed from you. Too nice. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it wasn't a Zip. It was actually the 22 Jet. I actually said the wrong thing. But the Zips are the worst thing ever. It comes easy to make. I heard. I don't know. Well, I was thinking of the Zip 22. The new one. Yes, Murray. That is a new one. I just got that today. Never mind. Those are real. Yes, they're real. Do I have an SKS? I do, right there. It's a Norinco from about 1954. We're going to catch a TUI, whatever that is. Oh, typing under an influence? Yes, that's because in Brazil they don't have Second Amendment and they live in a tyranny. Yeah. Chinese are the best. Mine, I put maybe 3 mags through it, but at the time it didn't have the big one. I put one big mag through it, and then about 3 of the original one that's up there on top that fits what 10 in it, I think. It's like a P90 and folding revolver had a baby and became semi. Yeah, MP5. Yes, sir. Yes, it is. Do you have a plan to get the P90? The P90 would be really expensive because they're full. They're full fun switch. They have a 3 position and they have a smaller barrel. So you have to pay a tax stamp for a smaller barrel plus for full auto. So therefore, you need a lot of paperwork. The PS90, that's a different story. That's the civilian one. It's a long enough barrel. You don't have to get paperwork for it. And it's semi-auto. So I don't know. Maybe a PS90 one day. Love to see it a white man, not a brownie. Hey, be nice, buddy. Come on. ARP with no sights. It actually has sights. Right there. It actually has sights. And an Eclipse jam on the SKS. I don't have any stripper clips for it, no. I know what you're talking about. But I've never had anything jam with that. I think the only thing I had was the last shot with that magazine did not feed. And it could be because that's like a brand new mag, even though it's old. It was new old stock, the curve there. Is that a set onto the MP5? It sure is, yeah. I bought it pretty cheap to hopefully train one of my donkeys to ride and carry loads just in case I'm going to be going hunting for a bear. And maybe at that point, I might be able to carry the bear on the back. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways. Yep, we got the new toy. And then Saturday over here, guys, we have a gun show. I'm hoping they allow me to video there. If they do, well, then I'll go ahead and take some video content for you guys. We'll see. We'll ask. What do you think of binary trigger systems, and do you have anything equipped with it? I don't. I think it'd be pretty nice to have one, but if I'm going to pay money for a trigger, I'd rather get an FRT with a 3-position. That way you have safety, semi-auto, and FRT. Hey, what's up, Eastern? Welcome, buddy. You can shoot anything out of break Barus shotguns? Oh, pretty much, yeah. Because I use these, for the old ones, I got these brass shells that I reload myself. Super Chat, help Jerome get his TX22 with an FRT. Yeah, guys, any donations is going towards a TX Taurus 22, and we're going to install an FRT, and it's strictly for the channel. Like, so far, we're maybe 2/3 there. So a little bit more, we'll be able to get it. And then eventually, the channel will be paying for in time, an FRT for that, the MP5. Man, you want to get the 2.8 for less than that Beretta. Oh, let's see here. I'd get 1 mil subs if you rapid fire a lever gun like the rifleman from the back of a donkey. That'd be cool. Excuse me. Man, you would get the TX for less than a Beretta. Let's see. The only Beretta I have is that 10 gauge right there. Taurus is a good brand. I think they're made in Brazil. Yes, they are. I believe they still are. If I'm wrong, but I have 3% made in Brazil. I have one that's not in here. I have a lever action 3030 that is made in Brazil. It's a Rossi Rio Grande. It looks like a Marlin 336. Almost identical, honestly. Desert Eagle, I mean. The Desert Eagle, if I get a FRT for that the TX22, it'll be pushing almost the same price as that Desert Eagle. It's the Desert Eagle. It's not a Beretta. Like, it definitely is different. You like ice hockey? I have played a few times, Murray. It's been a while. Have you seen any of the video reviews of binary trigger systems? It's been a long time. Like, when they first came out, I watched them. Now the whole craze is the FRT, so I've watched some of those. But not the binary. I've not really seen any in a while, to tell you the truth. 64 in the chat, but only 46 likes. Could we go ahead and double tap that screen, guys? If you could subscribe if you're new, we'd really appreciate it. We're trying to get to 10,000 soon, because at 10,000, we have a giveaway, guys. So the sooner we get to 10,000, the sooner people can be entered for that. Love those scripts. Which ones, buddy? These ones here? On the Colt? I think they're, what do they call it? Polybake or something? I forget. See, if you're curious, this is my 20th time watching a video, gun video. Nice for you, Murray. Unknown. Yeah, Taurus bought machines from Beretta and their blueprints for the Taurus. G3 was designed with the Glock. It's like a Glock 3 X1. I think some parts of those you are made, you say. Yeah, possibly, yeah. Want to shoot with a rubber grip. It won't hurt, but a wood grip, you're going to feel that, and it hurts. Yeah, like if I put really hot rounds in my 45, you can feel it pretty good, and same with the 357 mag. Any 10-shot revolvers? No, I think the only 10-shot that someone makes, or definitely they have a 9 of it, is Smith & Wesson's 22, but I don't know if they have it in a 10, possibly. I think there is one company that does. Primary trigger systems are not a brand name. Correct, they're not. It's the type of trigger, just like an FRT. Sweet, but if you also if you want to watch live game, go to the Oakland Warriors game, the old Blazers Eye Center. Huh, okay. I'm not huge into like growing up we were into, what would you say? Baseball. Yeah, there we go. Bakelite. I believe that's what those are, yeah. What these old Colts are. I know for a fact that's Bakelite. You can tell by the color how it's turning brown more and more. And same with this H&R right here, that one too. This one, I believe, is this really brown patinaed one, but I don't know about the one behind it. It looks more plasticky. They're both H&Rs. Hurts Rough Riders make a nice 22, but it's single shot. That's a 22 from Rough Rider. That one right there. I changed the grips on it because they were this weird orange color. Currently has the 22 mag cylinder in it. I also have the 22 LR cylinder. Right now, I think it's in like 3 days. They have this for sale at my local Cal Ranch for $79.99 after mail-in rebate for a 22. Pretty cheap. Have you seen the AK-47 mud test and sand test reviews? I can't find one single video where an AK passes sand and mud. Are you the one that was mentioning that last time? And I said that it goes both ways. I've seen both, where it passes when and also where it doesn't. Same with ARs. I've seen it both ways too. And then I said, well, I can't give you the link because I'm on a live. I think you were the same one. Do you have a crossbow? I don't. Hey, kiddo, what are you doing? What are you doing? You were licking your paw, huh? Must have been. There's a little wet spot there. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Yeah, good boy. Everybody seems to be doing AK-47 mud test and sand test, and the result are disappointing. I think they do worse in sand than an AR. I know that for a fact because their moving mechanism is way too big of an opening. Like the way it slides back and forth in there, sand is worse on those. Now for snow and cold conditions and ice and some mud, I would say this works definitely better in the cold than an AR. Good old boy. Yes, Skittles. What's up, Redirect? Hey, what is the obsolete, most dangerous gun you have? Most obsolete? I have some 32 rimfires. You can't find those anymore. 25 rimfires. Can't find those anymore. What else? The 9mm rimfire, I think there might be one company who still makes that. It's Fiocchi. Any of them can't be dangerous. Yeah, with the wrong hands. It's the person that's the dangerous one that's operating it. Because they have the personal decision to not do it or do it. So it's probably like 90% the person, 10% the pew-pew. Yeah, dangerous but worth the risk. Oh yeah, guns are nice, guys. Uh-oh. I think my roommate said there's no hot water again. It's been doing that off and on. Here, let me put you guys on the stand here. I gotta go check that, see if it blew out or something. Keep it up. Paw, much love from... Hey, guys, shout out to Sam Moore. Check him out, guys. Awesome guy. Check out his channel. Is the water cold again? Do I have 50 caliber? Yeah, that 500 is a 50 caliber. Your hot water. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. I'll be right back, guys. The water's cold again? Crazy. You sure? the diverter valve. No, that thing's brand new. Just that one if it's going bad. It's brand new. It's not smoldering hot like it normally is, but it is hot. Huh. Yeah, we've been having problems with our hot water here off and on. Sometimes it'll be really hot like it should, and other times just warm. Let's see. What's your team name? Ice hockey team. I don't know really, honestly. Any security 6? No. You say you've seen both. I want a link because there isn't one single link. There's no one single video. I can't find it with someone you say is magically exists. It's funny that you keep saying that, pressing the point. Well, check out Kentucky Ballistics. He has done multiple on both of them. All right, let's take it back off the stand. No security 6, buddy. Sorry, Donald. We do not. And I think my dog is passing gas in here. It smells pretty bad. What was your team name? Oh, like I said, ice hockey we didn't watch. The problem is you say that you've been, but you don't furnish any proof. Give us a link. Like I said, Threshold, I can't provide a link when I'm on a live, and any time anybody ever asked is you, and I have no way to give it to you while I'm on a live. So, hence, there we go. But like I said, check out Kentucky Ballistics. He actually has done some with both of those. Check them out. Let's see here. Can't send links. Yeah, I know, right? Really want to find a video where the AK-14 passes sand test and even mud test. Let's see here. Range has a good mud test video. Stop spamming, man. Yeah, I last time he was pretty dogmatic about that too, unfortunately. Robert Green. Hey, buddy. I believe you're new to the channel. Today is Wheel Gun Thursday. Thank you for coming by. We just added a new toy or tool just today, a Desert Eagle. And, brother, you have a lot of guns. Thank you, Patrick. And we also do gun content, not just that, but hiking, mine exploring, cave exploring. We got our 2 doggies in here today. Canella, which is cinnamon in Spanish. She's a German Shepherd. And we got little Skittles here, which is a red healer. He's with us on a lot of our mine exploring and hikes because he's very active still. She's old. All right. You ever watch The Outdoor Boys? Yes, it's been a little bit. Let's see. I started watching one of his. I forget what it was, this last one. Don't remember. See, how many guns do you have altogether, bro, if you don't mind me asking? I don't really know, Robert. 80 or 90, something like that. Let's see, the Desert Eagle looks a lot like a Beretta, but I can't remember what model. It's not the 92. It's got a close barrel slide. Possibly. There probably is something that looks similar. I also have some in the safe, too. Yeah, I'm not sure what's wrong with that hot water heater. Off and on, it has its problems. Let's see here, guys. Having a problem here with my tablet. Push the wrong button. There we go. It's a lot. You don't sell any of them or not? No, they're all my personal collection. Nothing is for sale. They're all for educational purposes only. Let's see. The Desert Eagle looks a lot like a Beretta. Okay, I already read that one. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe you can search it up real quick, see what it looks like. But yeah, we had what? I think the most we had people-wise in here was 60-something, and then it just dwindled down. Now we're back down to 12, so... Anywho. Asking that can get Jerome in trouble with socialistic. How many I have? Oh, about the vending them off. Yeah, there's educational purposes only. Educational purposes only, folks. It's all my personal collection.
Skittles. Hey, bud, you want a belly rub? You want a belly rub, Skittles? Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Oh.
I forgot to put highlights on this now, like hashtag something on this live. I could always add them later, I guess. Just started doing that. Trump's just flexing. No, we talk about hunting trips. We talk about God. We talk about politics. Oh, Canella. Why do you want to go out? Because you hear the other fella in there making supper? Hmm? Stay moist, yeah. Do I have an M1 Grin? I don't, Kyle. I haven't got one of those yet. One of these days, maybe we'll get one. You got one. What's up, Nella? Oh, she wants the stick. She chews up these things. Look at that. Look at that. She wants it. That's my pointing stick, Canella. That's my pointing stick. She'll chew them up to bits. Thanks for that subscription, whoever just gave that. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Shout out to whoever that was. Appreciate you. Hey, I have a question. Can you shoot the new players? The end of the video. I have no idea what you're talking about. I think it's a bad translation or something. Don't know what you mean. In a game? I don't play video games. Stay fresh. What's up, official Cheetah? Believe you're new. Thank you for showing up to Desert Armory and More. Today's Wheel Gun Thursday. We do content of shooting. We do content of mine exploring, cave exploring, hiking. Check us out. Veretta says I'm going to have to scroll on because I can't get more than 2 or 3 seconds before it freezes up and starts loading 5 to 10 at the most. That's weird. 10 to extremely choppy connection. It must be your side. I have 5G, 5 bars. Thank the Lord puppers haven't tried to chew your wood stock on the floor. Oh, yeah. No, they wouldn't eat that. Plus, that wood stock on the floor has brass lined butt, and on the bottom here, maybe the top too. That wouldn't feel good. Might need to start the app. It could be. I noticed too, YouTube seems like they have an update every like 2-3 days. Like I just did another update and I did one like 2 days ago. Thanks for that subscription, whoever did that. Shout out to you guys. Connection is good on mine. Yeah, sometimes it's on mine, so I'll just like close down the live, as in like get out of the app and then put it back, and then it's fine. That's why it's ticking me off. Other streamers are coming in just fine. This one. Let me try doing that myself, Veretta. There, I just reset it. We'll see if that works. Hopefully that helps you. I don't know. MLG 420 Blaze. It air horn is my favorite. Get wrecked. This one, it just says DJ air horn multi. Then I have a DJ air horn. I don't know. It's just on my old phone. I downloaded an app for sound effects. It's that blue one right there. Let's see. It's from 2012 Rage Memes. There you go. I'm sorry. I meant translating everything. Just my phone been here, right? We would get you. So, yeah, I figured it was a translator. Yeah, it does. Direct translation sometimes is not best. It puts it choppy and not really understandable sometimes. No, excuse me. If you were speaking Spanish in your text, I might be able to figure out what you're saying better if it's Spanish you're used to, Murray. Because I know some Spanish. There's another fella in here that sometimes speaks Spanish that I had to talk with him that way. What language does Murray speak? Yeah, maybe he'll say, gonna power my phone off and try that, see if it helps. Okay. Yeah, I signed out of the app and then hopped back on. And it gave it like a 2-3 second refresh. Canella, it's just my water. It's just my water. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, Canella. Yeah, that might work. Random builds. There he goes. Live freezing. Oh, someone else's live is freezing up too. Live freezing, making a mess of something, but not sure what yet. Huh. So someone else's live is freezing up. They're trying to get something going. Nobles Montequilla. Montequilla is like butter or it could either mean butter or could mean like mayonnaise, if I recall. It means both. Because sour cream would just be crema. Yeah, mayonnaise. Mantequilla could also mean mayonnaise. Mayonnaise, however you pronounce it. I always just pronounce it mayonnaise. It's probably mayonnaise, I know. I'm not sure why I say mayonnaise. It's just probably how I was raised saying it. Maybe it's how people, where my mom was raised there in Wisconsin, maybe. 223 DMR. What's up, buddy? Thank you, bud. Yeah, we have today's Wheel Gun Thursday, so that's why we got our revolvers out. But we also added one to the collection. Margarine? Yeah, that's something else. We just bought this today at Desert Eagle. Let's see, right there. That way, when people say you got a Desert Eagle, I'll be like, yep, we sure do. Hello from Waynesville, Missouri. Pronounce it Margnar. Margnar? So yeah, so my spelling is off. It's just because of the autocorrect. I hate it. Yeah, there you go. Hello from mayonnaise. Yeah, there we go. Are you saying you can't have butter? No, that's not what he said. He said he can't speak. He can't speak butter. Then he said library, and then he said wash your hands. What's up, Rachel? Rachel McGeorge. Hey, hey, hey. That's usually what I say when I come to people's chats. Hey, hey, hey. Said I don't butter. Well, direct translation just says I don't speak butter. Or talk butter. What's up? Hey, A.T. Smith. Welcome, buddy. That's all the Spanish I know. You know sí and no, because no is exactly the same. Okay, I just tried to say that. No, we work. I just turned off my phone and we turned it back on. So hopefully that works. There you go. Seaweed. What about seaweed? Moist as I thought. So, well, the other one about turning his phone off was, what's his name? Veretta Lasat. So hopefully his works. He's going to be back. 22 people in the chat, guys. 59 likes. If you're new, appreciate you showing up. Double tap the screen. We brought the doggies in the room today. We got Skittles right here. He is a red heeler. Yes, sir. He's about 5 or 6, something like that. He loves going and exploring mines and caves with me, guys. He's in a lot of my videos for the mine and cave exploring and stuff like that. Hiking. Canella, well, she's an old dog. She's a good old puppy. She's like 12 or 13. She's too old to go on long hikes. Canella. Canella is cinnamon for Spanish. In Spanish. She's been having something in her ear irritating her off and on. She'll have to shake it. She keeps trying to go for my stick here. She really wants it because she chews these things up. See, look at that. Rachel sees weed and she's, oh boy. Sorry, trying to be meaning. My seaweed is my nickname. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting about that. He hunts Slender Man with drum. Aw, we lost a subscription. Don't do that, folks. Why you do that? Sad. Oh, no worries, Rachel. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. As in, like, seaweed. Hello, puppies. What's up, Alan Hunt? Welcome back. Canella, stay in here. Don't be scratching the door. We got to stay in here for now. I have them inside in this room, so not making the racket outside my roommate. But I have them inside, too, because donkeys are running around the whole yard, not just their closed yard. Anywho, but yeah, you can tell some of my stuff here. So there's where I started out real low, and then I started jumping real quick in the first week and a half, 2 weeks. And then about right there and right in this area where it's super slow and where I got dipped, from here to here is about where YouTube shadow banned me, as you can tell, because I wasn't making any subscriptions. And then I got a few more, and then it keeps dropping, and a couple more. I think this is about when I hit 7K, somewhere in there, right about there. Yeah, it's been kind of hard lately, so. What's that sound effect? Murray, it's a little sound thing I have. It's an app right there. Painfully watching. I powered it off and on. It cuts out every 2 to 3 or 5 seconds. Otherwise, it's coming fine for me. There must be a problem in the network between here and there. It must be. Drums donkeys are guard animals. They're proficient in mixed martial arts, MMA. There we go. MMA and kung fu. Yes, sir. Yep. No, donkeys do kick. The thing about a donkey, they don't only kick backwards and forward like a horse does, with their back legs. They can kick sideways out too, so you got to watch it. I'm across the country from Jerome, and it's crystal clear. What about the gun that killed Abraham Lincoln? You got it. No, I don't have one of those, seaweed. I think the one fellow who has one is Brandon Herrera. I believe he has one. He also recently did the one that was an assassination attempt on Ronald Reagan. It was like some 22 that was real cheap, made in Germany. He just did a video about that one recently, last week, I think, something like that. Derringer flintlock or cap lock. Derringer flintlock. I don't know what his was, honestly. Yeah, seaweed. Check it out. Check it out. Brandon Herrera has a whole different series of prominent guns that were used on people, unfortunately, for the where they were either offed or injured real bad. Yeah, check it out. If you don't mind his language, his language sometimes is a little too flavorful for me, but I love his content. Other than that, of course, then he's running for what, state senate in a certain district over there in Texas, and I'm all for that for him. He almost won last time, so. Let's see here. Someone just sent me a text. I'm not sure that. I want to get one of those Derringer flintlock kits, but it's never get too used to it. $200. Yeah, you're right. My first gun was a home-built cap gun. As in like a cap and ball type? Because an actual cap gun, let's see, obviously it wouldn't be considered a real firearm, which a cap and ball is neither because black powder. Let's see here. My first gun was a home defense. Murray, I didn't get to read that before you deleted it. I was just about to read it. You beat me to it. You beat me to it. Now Canella's on the floor and Skittles is over here. Hey, what's up, brother? I drilled, put a cap gun to try to make it shoot BBs, but it wouldn't work off the caps alone. Did you try the 22 caps, like the blanks they use for putting in concrete nails? That would do it. Just want to tell you it was just my phone glitching. There you go. So how many pistols do you have? Kyle, revolvers, we have 16. Handguns, we have like semi-auto handguns. We have 21 that you hold in your hand. And then one that's a pistol brace style, the MP5. So technically 22 pistols now. Like a kid's toy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've had those. I had the revolver style with ivory handles and the stainless chrome look growing up. I just had one. My brother had the brown holster. Mine was black. His was brown with the blued looking barrel and wood handles. Of course, they're plastic. And then it had this thing that swung right here. I don't remember which way exactly. You put the little roll in there and it runs behind the hammer and the frame and it goes pow, pow, pow. Yeah. I really liked those. Those were neat. We would get the little rolls for Christmas a lot of times or birthdays, the reloads. The other day I saw one similar to it, but they seem smaller because they used to be, I'd say almost as big as this one, if not as big as that, but the cylinder look might have been a little bigger. But they are more this cowboy style, but not quite that big. Had some metal ones like the Royal one, but the one I drilled through is plastic from the dollar store. Okay. It was just a joke after when I was asking, kind of dumb, so I deleted it. Oh, yeah, okay. Maybe if I put some powder in the barrel, it would launch the BB or blow. It'd blow it up. I would put it like in a it'd go boom boom. I'd put it in like a vise if you're gonna do experiments like that. Like you open the mag and put a plastic cap with powder on the nipple and slot that holds your ammo and shoot them. It would make smoke. There you go. Can't find roll caps anymore. Yeah, they used to get them all the time, Eastern. We used to have them from the dollar store, Walmart, Kmart. Yeah, Kmart, yep. Sears? No, they didn't have them. Kmart did, Walmart did. Of course, that was before super centers. I believe Family Dollar used to have them because they were the first dollar stores around other than 99-cent stores. Yeah, I don't think you can get them anymore. By the way, Eastern, were you on here when I showed my new toy? Tool, sorry, correct that. And Russell, did you guys see my short? I just did a short teaser of this thing. Yes, guys, we got ourselves a Desert Eagle. If you have a good day at work, Jerome. I did. How about yourself? Tyler, welcome, buddy. Eastern revolver, you got one. Oh, yeah, he's got more pew-pews than I do. He's got a lot of pew-pews. Hey, what's up, Queen? Welcome to the chat. I believe you're new. Shout out to Cohen. Cohen. Sorry, it's probably pronounced Cohen. Yep, the guns are capped. No. You didn't see the short. Okay, it was a little teaser. Harry broke the Glock V into. I know, right? Yep, I heard that from Brandon Herrera. He just did a video on gun memes for it. It's like, see, it doesn't matter what you do, we'll still find a way to make it go. Grrr. Yes, sir. I've been here a couple times before. Thank you, Cohen. Cohen Lipke. Appreciate you showing up. E. Murray Y5F. Skittles, was that you tooting? No, I think he was grunting. Skittles is grunting. That's you heard it from. Yeah, that's the first person I heard it from too. And then I was listening to another one. Let's see. It's called. Oh, it's another guy that reviews guns. He was reviewing the new V17 and V19. And he said, before you know it, someone's going to be making something for it. And I put in the comments, yeah, someone already did. Eastern Washington just like very nonchalantly says, yeah, I have a few revolvers. A handful. I'm going to tell Mag Drop when he goes live next. Mag Drop, I don't think I'm subbed to him. Has he ever been in here? I can't remember. I'll screenshot that. Hopefully look it up. Any 4 ACC. I'm not even sure what that is. 40 ACC. I've heard of 40 Smith & Wesson. I don't have any guns that specifically fire that. I have a 10 millimeter that could fire that, but it could wear the extractor, so you'd want to change the barrels out. Oh, real one. I know who that is. Is that his other name, Magdrop? ACCP. I don't know what that is, a 40 ACCP. Yeah, I know who real one is. He is the one that is going to pass me up in sub if his channel doesn't get shadow banned soon. Because he is trying to get 7,000. He was just at 5,000 literally a week ago. And he's at 6.5 now, I think. And he's probably going to pass me up before you know it because I've been in shadow ban for the last 3 weeks. Unfortunately, so he'll probably pass me up. I'm happy for him, but it just makes me upset at YouTube. It's just, yeah, it's not very happy. 34 in the chat, guys. Thank you for coming to Desert Armory and More. We brought the doggies in today, Canella and Skittles. We do mine exploring content, hiking, cave exploring. Check us out. Double tap the screen and subscribe if you could. Oh, hi. Kentucky Ballistic says that when showing ammo. Who does? What did he say? Which one? Yeah, Shadow Ban Tyler is where YouTube, since they don't like this content, they'll push out your content, but barely at all, where they don't really push it. The only people who show up are your subscribers, pretty much. Which is a pain because then you don't get anybody in. That's why I used to start out right here. See my subscriber little thing? From here to here, I would get about 300 to 250 in the live for a 30 to 40 minutes. And then it would drop to about 120 for about an hour and a half. And then it would slowly dwindle down to 50, 60 people. But then from here to here and here, I've been shadow banned that whole time. Actually, I've been shadow beginning of November. Right in here somewhere is where I got shadow banned. You can tell by my schematics. And if you look up my watch hours, I am 60-something% lower than normal for my last 28 days, my watch hours. 60-something%. Yep. Got a video pulled again. What's wrong with the robots? Oh, not me. I didn't get anything pulled again, thankfully. What was your first gun ever and older were you? Patrick Hattrick. It's in the safe here. I was 18 when I bought my first gun. I registered it to my name. It's the first gun I ever got, actual gun. It's a 22 bolt action Savage, chambered in LR22. It's a bolt action Savage Mark II. Still got it. And yeah, I was 18. Yes, sir. My first revolver was this one here from an antique store. I got that for 180 cheeseburgers roughly. It's a little 32 Smith & Wesson H&R Victor, a 32 short. And then my first semi-automatic pistol was a little 22 from a swap meet. I still have it. Yes, sir. Cheeseburgers. I take one. Cheeseburgers to cheeseburgers. Yes, sir. We'll probably restart the live here in a couple minutes. AMP. Haven't heard that one. AMP. I'm not sure. A sniper? Yeah, I got one right here. It's a Ruger Precision RPR. 338 Lapua. Goes about 1.75 miles. I haven't tried it that far yet, though. That's what they say. They can go 1.75 miles. Doggies in a box. Yep, seaweed. Yep, that is one. It's a sniper. 338 Lapua. I've had that for about 1.5 years, 2 years maybe. I bought the scope, I think like the day or two later. It was from the same pawn shop. It's like a $1,200 scope for $420. Like, subscribe, fingers won't wear out. Showing Jerome some love. There we go. That's a long shot. Yeah, I've never shot it that far, but supposedly it can go 1.75 miles with the right ammo. Which I actually have the ammo that would work, I'm pretty sure. I have some Fort Scott's munition that's mag. It's match grade, and I have some Burgers that are match grade. Yeah, only 16 people in here. We'll probably restart the live, guys. Guys, we're going to restart the live. If you're going to return, please put a 1 in the chat. Please put a 1 in the chat if you're going to return. Good beginner guns or 22s? Yeah, there's only 9 people in here. Okay, guys, my channel name, for those that are new, Patrick, Kyle, and Murray, my channel name is Desert Armory and More. Maybe you want to write that down or remember it. Desert Armory and More. We have to restart the live so we can get back in the algorithms. Usually my second one, the last few days, has been better than the first. We'll get about 112 people in here, hopefully. Desert Armory and More. We will start right back up, guys. Appreciate you. Turn on your notifications, too, so hopefully you can get notified. We'll see you in just a couple minutes. Thank you, guys. See you in a little bit. Good night, Eastern. See ya.